Self-love. Where do I even start? I'm learning a lot about self-love recently, but most importantly, I'm practicing self-love recently. Where self-love starts is getting to know yourself and what you like and what you don't like, where your boundaries are, what makes you happy, what makes you sad, but also accepting all of that. For example, I'm a perfectionist and I'm very demanding of myself. It means that whatever I do, it needs to be perfect before I put myself out there. So I need to be perfect before I put myself out there. And what it means in practice is that I either don't get out there, or if I do, I'm so harsh judging myself, or I'm saying, you're not good enough, you're not going to make it. But that is not self-love. Perfection blocks progress. Criticism blocks progress. Self-love is giving myself a try, giving myself a chance. And even if it doesn't come out perfect or I fail, that's okay. But allowing myself to try and not punishing myself for not being perfect is the beginning of self-love. In relationships, it's women, or let me talk about myself. In that effort to deserve love of the other, I would sacrifice so many of things that are important to me. And self-love starts with learning to choose myself. And if I decide to push my boundary a bit for someone else, to sacrifice some of my boundaries for someone else, it should be a conscious decision, and I shouldn't expect the other to appreciate it. Or even best, maybe I shouldn't even sacrifice unless I'm asked, unless it's very important for the other person, and then I can consider. But then I know that person will appreciate the move. I think women, we tend to sacrifice ourselves a lot in hope that this will be appreciated, noticed, seen, loved, and then we get disappointed. I think the biggest test for women in self-love is being a mother, because we always sacrifice ourselves for the child. That's how Mother Nature has created us. And that's why it's the biggest test, to learn to choose ourselves regardless how much we love that child. Because ultimately our goal is to make sure the child lives and grows up. But the purpose is not to sacrifice our life in an effort to raise a child. So learning to choose yourself, learning to know what you want, learning to know what you need to be happy, and allowing yourself to have it. That's what I learned about self-love. And that's what I'm practicing recently.